Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of mtgsinsenpai. So, I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded a video. I've been a little lacking on my part. No excuses. It's just life has been happening. So, I do have this wonderful video for you guys. I got my hands on a box of Dominaria Remastered. A collector box, obviously, as you can tell here. And so, I'm going to be opening this for y'all today. Small announcements. I do know that TCGCon Houston is going to be happening this coming weekend. So luckily I'm able to actually participate with some of my friends. Apparently they are going to be vendors there, and my friend kindly invited me to assist them. So I'm going to give it a shot. It'll be my first time attending a con as assistant to vendors, not a vendor myself. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting experience. I'll be happy to update everyone after that happens. But for now, I have this box for everyone to enjoy this evening. So let's go ahead and break into it. At this point, I've actually drafted a couple times of Dominaria Remastered. So I will be putting those deck lists or my draft picks. I'll be doing those video reviews of those draft picks soon. But until that happens, for now, let's just I just have these to share with everyone today. I do know this is the first time, product-wise, apparently you can get all the cards that can come in these in the draft booster packs. The only thing that you can't get, I believe, is the foil lands, which it's a different take on it, but it's actually pretty neat. But myself personally, I do want to get my hands on all these the foil lands from this set just because they are amazing. I'm a big fan of the old border cards, and so the fact that all the lands that are going to be in this are going to be old bordered lands are going to be pretty nice. Starting us off, we got ourselves a Denizen of the Deep, a Oversold Cemetery, a Sarah Avatar. Good old classic Magic card right there. I never pronounced that correctly. It's interesting that the rares and mythics were put up into the front. Ooh, and then there's our foil land. Beautiful, beautiful land right there. And then our commons and uncommons were all in the back. It's different. It's a different approach this time. It's unique, and I will admit I was thrown off because these are my first collector booster pack openings. But yeah, these are pretty neat. Oh, look at that. That is a borderless foil Gauntlet of Power. I really like Gauntlet of Power. It's a pretty awesome card, and the fact that's a pretty awesome looking borderless one. We got ourselves a borderless Lotus Bloom, a Vexing Sphinx, and a foil Maze of It. That's pretty sweet. I know it's not super expensive now, but it's definitely something I really enjoy. And then an old border Savannah Lion. That's nice. Got a Rada, Chainer, another Forest. Definitely fun. And then our commons and uncommons. Honestly, value-wise, I'm not super familiar with everything that's worth something at this point. Obviously, you know, the tutors are the things, then there's Yawgmoth and Urza and things like that. But I know that there's other things that are worth some money in the set itself. But overall, this just has been an amazing set. Of the drafts that I've done, I haven't placed first in any of them just yet, but I did participate in a good handful, and I did enjoy all of them. Got ourselves a Clifftop Retreat, old border, that's pretty nice. Ooh, look at that Mystic Remora. Much needed reprint. This will probably be my second one that I ever have because of the secret lair, but then I have them both now, so I have multiple options. Grim Lavamancer's kind of a lackluster foil. Gem Palm Incinerator, pretty awesome cycling goblin card. I was a big fan of this card whenever it first came out. Wild Dogs, Impulse, got ourselves a nice mountain here. And then the commons and uncommons, so just kind of going through them. As far as I know, I don't think there's any commons and uncommons that are worth it at this moment. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, please someone correct me. But at this time, I mean, I know all the money's currently in the rares and the mythics. Obviously mythics and then rares. But still, that is a Woodland Cemetery. Man, I really enjoy this old border. This is super nice. Going to be replacing all the ones that I currently have with all these old border ones. And that is a borderless Enlightened Tutor. Super fun. Now, mind you, when it comes to EDH decks, I don't have many, I don't run many tutors other than land tutors themselves. But I might actually do things a little bit differently. Oh, look at that. That is an exploration. Pretty nice. A white mane lion. Pretty, that's a nice staple there. And then our commons and uncommons. Ooh, that island is beautiful. And a foil spirit monger. One of my favorite cards. I played during... I initially got in during the invasion block, and Spirit Monger was one of my favorite cards. Just black, green, just big, stupid stuff was the deck I ran, and I ran 4 of these guys. So, it's a fun card that nowadays is nowhere near as strong as it used to be, but I still enjoy the card a lot. Actually, I think I still have a playset of the original rare ones set aside somewhere. And then I do appreciate the fact that they used the original art, not the new art that was released not too long ago. Ooh, that is a old border foil No Mercy, which that is pretty sick. Nice hit there. We got ourselves a borderless gamble. Once again, another tutor card, definitely awesome. And we got ourselves a last chance. Oh, that's amazing. I have a fun commander deck that could definitely use this here. And we got ourselves a foil Zur the Enchanter and a Juggernaut. So a couple, ooh, and then the Swamp. Oh man, gonna definitely replace all my all the lands that I can with all these. I might actually throw them in my draft set. I'm not sure which one just yet, but at this point I'm just gotta get my hands on more of these because they just look amazing. There's nostalgia. I mean, I think everyone is at this point, they capitalize on people's nostalgia, and this is one of those things that definitely is hit. A lot of these cards, the first time I ever saw them, oh look at that, that is an old border Zur the Enchanter in foil, and this is the current one. Slight difference. I guess if I'm going to run one, I definitely run the old border one myself, but still, that's pretty neat. Got ourselves a borderless chainer, pretty sick. Rith the Awakener. New art, but no old border. Kind of throws me off, to be honest, but that's still neat. Got ourselves a foil Lotus Bloom. And then commons and uncommons. Ooh, the borderless Flametongue Kevu. The island. Oh man, just look at that. Super awesome. Yeah, these lands are awesome. Gonna definitely get my hands on as many of these as I can possibly get. Good old Festering Goblin. And it's kind of fun to see a lot of these cards that are now downgraded to uncommon. I remember when they first came out, they were powerful cards, but they were all at rare, and then just the power creep is so different now. I know I've talked about it with people whenever I was drafting, but the power creep in Magic, it's definitely real. Hell, a lot of the... Oh, look at that. That is a foil borderless Test of Endurance. Not the best card, but I think I might actually do something with this because I'm a big fan of alternate win cons. And a Vampiric Tutor. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that. Borderless. It's unfortunate it wasn't the foil one, but that's still a nice, sick, borderless Vampiric Tutor. And a Nut Collector. But, and Triskelion, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, the fact that a lot of cards are downshifted from rare to uncommon. It's crazy to see that just the power creep, and if anyone's been paying attention to the Phyrexia All Is One previews, there's some of the one drops, like a couple of the red one drops were just insane. Like if they were printed 15 years ago, almost even 20 years ago, they would have been considered rares. So it's just crazy to see what the power creep is. It's just the way it is now. Got ourselves, ooh, that is a old school border Entomb. Pretty nice, super sick. Got ourselves a Wrath of God, nice old classic reprint, super awesome borderless. No man-ass in this one. I don't know if you guys knew, in the original Wrath of God art, if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll get a nice shot of a dude in a thong, and that is another foil No Mercy. This one unfortunately is not the old border, at least. Let's see. I'll look for it and compare it later. But that's another No Mercy. That is super sick. So that's awesome. I think the old border foil is approximately 20 some odd dollars, if I remember correctly, something like that. Good old Plains. I think this originally came out in Odyssey, if I remember correctly. But yeah, see, perfect example. This used to be rare, but now it is considered uncommon because of this. They just downticked it, and just things like that. But I know the old border No Mercy foil should be 20. I'm not sure about this one, but yeah, there is a slight difference. We got ourselves an old border Lotus Blue. Not bad, not bad. A Hunting Ground. See, man, this card. I want to do things with this. I remember Threshold being such a powerful thing. Ooh, and an old border Maze of Ith. I, like, for the longest time I didn't have Maze of Iths. Now I'm going to put a bunch of them in a bunch of different decks. Just because Maze of Ith is just a great utility land. Yes, it doesn't count as a land drop. Or, it doesn't, oh, it counts as a land drop, obviously, but it doesn't generate mana. And so there's that drawback, obviously, but at the same time, the fact that you can stop someone's commander from killing you, essentially, with that, it's definitely powerful. Only thing really stopping it is hexproof, really, but like protection doesn't stop it, unless it's something that has protection from lands or non-basic lands. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. We got ourselves a borderless old school Glory. A pretty neat one there. Forgot that that existed. Got ourselves a Helm of Awakening. Awesome, fun old card right there. A Denizen of the Deep. A Mind Slicer. A couple other old school cards. I mean, man, this entire set has been a great nostalgia trip for myself. A lot of these cards I remember whenever they first came out. And then obviously there's some cards I just didn't have my hands on or access to initially, and now I have, like Maze of Iths, Mystic Remora, Vampiric Tutor. I mean, it's just awesome. So definitely enjoying. We got ourselves a old school border Spinal Embrace. Not the craziest hit, but we did hit some amazing things already. Got ourselves a Windborn Muse. I'm not sure. Got ourselves an Oppression. Oh man, I remember when this first came out. This is insane. So yeah, that's a pretty nice one. And Solkanar, the Swamp King. Got ourselves the Wild Dogs, Fact or Fiction. Good old classics here. Such a nostalgia trip, this entire thing. And man, this box has been an experience. I know easily the tutors alone are going to be things I'm going to use. The Maze of Iths are things I'm going to be using. Just all in all, I'm super happy and super excited with the way that this particular box came out. I'm sure, yes, we didn't hit the Urza, yes, we didn't hit the Yawgmoth or things like that, but we still hit some pretty decent things. Got ourselves a Oversold Cemetery, pretty nice card there. Got ourselves a Gemstone Mire, not bad. Overmaster, I know there's uses for this, but I personally don't know. We'll see. Phantom Neshoba, man, I remember this being an all-star back in the day. Now it's nowhere near as powerful as it's been. Turnabout, not bad. White Mane Lion, Wild Growth, Mountain. Ooh, a foil Swords of Plowshares. Can't get enough foils of those. But yeah, there we go, everybody. That is my collector box that we got this time around. We got ourselves some pretty decent hits. Good handful of actual mythics and borderless foils, and just going overall, a lot of these cards I remember when they first came out, and man, it's just been crazy nostalgia trip for myself. Definitely a handful of Commander staples and I mean, No Mercy, just an amazing card. Oh yeah, I was originally setting aside the mythics here. Wrath of God, and just the trip down memory lane here. Vampiric Tutor, Test of Endurance. Yeah, just all of it overall. And then it's nice to see the original and the old border next to the borderless and just comparing them. Overall, lots of fun cards. A lot of these I'll be looking to, if I'm not planning on keeping them for my personal collection, I'll definitely be putting up on my shop. In regards to the shop, I'm still working on it. Apparently there was a small snag and a hiccup that I'm having to deal with, but I'll be resolving that sometime soon, and as soon as it's ready to go up, I'll be putting it up there. And a lot of the cards that you see, I'll be more than happy to put up for sale. And for anyone watching that is interested, I do have this serialized Howling Mine that I'm looking to sell. if you are interested, please feel free and reach out to me. I do have listings on Facebook Marketplace, and I'll put a link to my email. You can hit me up directly if you have some interested. If you're all interested, hit me up. I can possibly meet you at TCG Con. I can ship it out to you. We can work out a deal. Regardless, looking to try and pimp out some cards and get some more product, because if I can get some, and by the way, here's a code. I know there's a lot of people that watch. I know this is a pre-release code. I still have pre-release kits that I have to go through. I'm pretty bad about that, but I'll definitely get more up to speed on all this. Get the channel going, get the shop going, and then look forward to a lot of things coming in the future, everyone. So thank you so much again for taking the time to watch this video with me. Do take the time to like, share, comment, subscribe, and take the time to send the link to your friends. It's I mean, all the support and all the help is appreciated, regardless to even if you don't even watch it. Just have it play in the background. I'd appreciate that regardless. So thank you again, everyone. You all have a great one now. And never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.